Hello Driver, sorry for the little delay, I had a bit of trouble to enable Streamlabs, but it should be alright now. Please tell me if the sound is okay, if my voice is too loud, not enough, the music is, etc, etc. And today we are going to try the classic Syndicate by Mati. Hello Jelly Soap, thanks for tuning in. Maybe I think the music is a bit too loud, so I will just put it a few... yes. And now my stream. Alright. So we will try Miami Classic missions, as stated. And we can choose between the PlayStation 1, the PC or the iPhone car, and I made a poll on YouTube, maybe you voted, and it was clearly the PlayStation 1 version that won, so that's what we are going to use. And we start, of course, with the garage. So I should be able to do it, I hope, even if it's trickier in Syndicate. But yeah, just like the original, you must beat the tutorial if you want to play the game. And of course the tricky part is the 360, because it's not as easy as in the PlayStation 1 version to do it. But we... so we just have to do this, no, of course, I need to. No, I need to try again, of course. I did a few training this afternoon and it was... hello Will Jack, what's up? Well, for now it's a failure, first time. Let me try to do the 360 before doing the other maneuver. Yeah, I need to be more hard on the turn. It should be good. Alright, so we have enough time for the rest, I hope. But yeah, it's harder to validate it. Right, and now one lap. So this time it will be alright. Perfect. Let me see the comments that work. So, two tries to do it. So, and what's cool is with this add-on is that you have the same voice.
So listen, we want to use you on
you can see Jack on the newspaper.
Should be real sleepy. You want in?
And you can see the car. So I'm playing with the HD add-ons car, but you can also play with the regular from the PlayStation 1. But I think it looks pretty well, so I kept the HD version for now. With our guard making the car. But of course, aside from that, it's exactly the same city as the PlayStation 1 version, faithfully recreated by Mati, and the missions were scripted with the help of Sophie, I believe, and that's why you can really enjoy the exact same experience, but in a more modern envelope, I would say. So you really get 25% of the original game, thanks to the community and the Driver Syndicate. So, for example, just like the original, I am a bit too soon, so I need to come back, and I earned felony in the process. So yeah, it's really like the original. There's only a very few changes, but of course that's what we want. And as I said, I'm playing with the HD add-ons, so you will see that the cops are not the one from the PlayStation 1, but instead from Driver 3. Hola, Enrique Obrigada. That's all I can say in Portuguese, sorry. But yeah, I have a lot of Brazilian viewers, it appears, from YouTube Matrix. So that's a worldwide channel, not just for English people. So of course, after the very hard tutorial here, it's very easier because you don't have time. So I mean, there is a timer, but it's not against you. You just need to go to the destination and not get wrecked. So as you can see, and I will use the thread cam. That's not the regular cops, but maybe I will change for the regular version. But to be honest, it looks way better this way. It's beautiful car. Oh yeah, and there is one addition, is that there is a ball here, yes. So you can play just like Rocket League. Oops. Well, it went a bit too far away, but alright. Sophie, hey, hello Mati. So I just need to lose the tail, so it's not too complicated. Just one hit, I guess, well, maybe two. Maybe more than it looked kinda damaged, but not enough. So yeah, thankfully there is no timer because I am always not good at wrecking the cop's car, so that's done. Hello Juan. So that's done for the first mission. That was way easier, of course, but if you have not beat the tutorial, you will never know.
New message.
It's me. You did good. We got a real hot dog.
I think the only things missing, I would say, is that you don't have the choice of missions, but that's not really a problem.
Get yourself down here if you want to work. But this car,
and I'm kind of happy to see that the blue screen is not bad, because I wanted to wear my green shirt. So the screen behind me is blue and it's very hard to set up, but it looks not bad like it was last stream. So as you can see, there is this HD version again, but the mission pays the same. You need to go to hide the evidence. Hello General Tao, yes, yes, that's the cops from Driver 3. So that's not exactly 100% faithful, but well. Also, like the drawing distance is a bit more further, and the soundtracks is the remastered tracks. I think it should be the remastered tracks at least. And since I'm doing a live stream and I'm not editing the footage, I let the music, so, and of course playing Driver without the music, that's not the same, it's better this way, I believe. There is a roadblock and the cops will start to move. No, alright. Okay. Sometimes they move when you are close, but not this time. Also the thrill cam was not the original, I think. Hello Chris 89. I will read your message when I have not that many cops behind. Well, there is a lot of roadblocks, but I will avoid this one. Yeah, and downtown there is the metro mover. We will see in other mission, just like in Chicago in Driver 2. But yeah, downtown is really well made. Because if you remember the Driver 3 Miami version, it was only about Ocean Drive and South Beach, but that's been fixed with this release because the whole city is remade. So I think that there was no timer, so it was also not that difficult. Driver.
You have one new message.
Oh yeah, but Enrique, I think that there is not a lot of YouTubers that are talking about Driver anyway, so I don't know any Driver. Driver YouTuber or Brazilian YouTuber. So Tico, and Tico is not the same Tico as in Driver 3, I believe. But that's almost the same name because I think in Driver 3 there is only one C, but I may be wrong. So of course night is beautiful, you have the same effect on the lights of the car, if you know what I mean. So now there is a timer, so I need to be focused on my mission. But there is no cops, so that's... Ah yes, there is cops, but I managed to avoid them, so that's good. So you see, Tico really came in my car, and it's not the same face as the other pedestrians, so that's well made. And I have to go... So yeah, also, as you can see, there is a new features in this version of the game, is that you can, without pausing the game, you can see where to go, so that's very, very good. And it works in every cities if you have more than these add-ons installed. Right, so I was reading the chat. Let me try. Oh, beautiful skybox. Not sure the skybox are the same as the original. I think they are not, but maybe wrong. So I need to get rid of the... Oh yes, the timer is also not... That's okay, that's okay. So, as you can see, I'm not the most efficient when it comes to kill the cops, but well... Perfect. And you can see there is a small in-game cutscenes, I believe. As you can see, Tico did its job.
His memory just got better.
Perfect. So let me watch the...
You have one new message.
Yo, man.
Hello, Captain Production.
My ass is on the line here. Word's getting round, you're good. One of our drivers lost his cool and left the car sitting out in Coral
Yes,
Gables.
well, for the on-foot gameplay, maybe we will be able
Get yourself down there and get her to the yard before the cops find her and think it's Thanksgiving.
To experiment that in Open Driver, because Open Driver should get the support of the Driver 1 maps, I believe, but of course that's too soppy to decide. But then, of course, I guess you will be able to get out of your car because it will be based on Driver 2. So I think that maybe Syndicate will never get curvy roads, but then you will get Open Driver And also, as I said in my last state of the game, Sophie is working on a new city builder tool, and while it will not allow for curvy roads, it will allow to get the ability to draw buildings easier, so you will not get the same assets all over the place. If the modelers are willing to use that to make a lot of different assets, of course. So I think we are now at the 4th mission. There is a timer, but thankfully there is no bug. So yeah, it's good to have a better drawing distance vehicle. With you can better see the surrounding. Yes, I am from Belgium, and as you might assume, I am from the French part of Belgium. To be continued, so there is 2 missions. And yes, I think now that I will change car exactly. So now I have felony maybe? Okay, I thought. Ah yes, I have. What I was saying, yeah, I was saying about the curvy roads, so yeah, at least Open Driver should really be a good place if you like angles and curvy roads, Catan production, and I guess you will be able to build maps as well for Open Driver. I lost the play. Yes, no, I am in Brussels, so it's Flemish and French, but I am mainly speaking French and English, and not that much Flemish. But I mean, I guess if you can understand me, that's enough. But there's also a bit improvements in the AI in Syndicate, because if you are blocked by a wall, the cops will not see you. So, well, here they see me because, as you can see, it was open. But if I was behind a building, they will not see me, unlike the PlayStation 1 version. Because on PlayStation 1, as soon as you are on their radar, on the minimap, it's over. So I just need to get rid, but there are 2 of them. Perfect. So, 1 big shot. Oh no, they don't now. But I have enough health on my car. Yeah, because my felony is very, very high. I don't have that much health left. Hello, boss hunter. Well, I have the same accent as a lot of French people, I guess. So if you watch a Ubisoft conference, you will see, you will hear a lot of people talking like me. So I just need to get rid of this one. So of course it's not a speed run. I've never tried any driver games as a speedrun session. Maybe I will one day, just for fun, to see what's my personal best for Driver 2. Because I think last time I did the walkthrough in 2 sessions. Ooh, my damage is very, very high. But that works. So as you can see, the Miami mission were way more easier than the tutorial, of course. And
you have one.
But sadly, a lot of people never
The marina on
had
South
the possibility to play them. even if the tutorial is not that hard when you know what to do, but well, you know, it was 1999, and at this moment you don't have YouTube to get tutorial or stuff like that. So I didn't hear call, but apparently I need to go. I don't know if I have the time for the cops. I will be, or I was not that driving illegal, I guess. Thank you, Chris. Yes, I mean, I think, well, I hope I'm a bit improved since the last time I spoke on the channel. I guess there is also sometimes the lack of vocabulary, so if I'm stuck in my sentence, I don't know how to say a word, like that. But, well, at least the missions are not too hard, so I can speak and not be too bad at the same times. But of course, if I was playing Los Angeles or New York, especially the last one in New York, it would be more hard for me to focus. So, and if you see that there is a time and days, a cycle between day and night as we speak, because it's becoming darker. I think it's occurring at this. So I think we are already halfway through, but that's not a problem. If I'm going too fast, anyway, I still have a lot of Sherbet missions to play. Bank of America is this, and you are going to the Hard Rock Cafe landmarks, of course, as you remember maybe. And I think in the next mission we are going to see a speedboat. Boats, as you can see. And thanks to the drawing distance, you can actually see the speedboat. Like, I think I didn't choose the right way to go, but well, yeah, I think it was. Hey, see you, Chris. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, anyway, I think I was not in the right direction. Ah, hello Menra. Wait, yes, I did made a few training sessions this afternoon to see if everything was correctly placed, and I used the HD version, and I think it was looking very good, so I let that for the stream. So yeah, as you can see, I should be on Dodge Island, so I need to restart. It happens. I don't know why when I am on the grass there is no sound when you brake or drift. Maybe that's normal. So here I need to turn and to get back to the speedboat. traffic, so that's good for the challenge, of course. As you can see on my left, the speedboat, which is the vehicle we need to chase. I hope I don't have to lose the trail because there is a lot of car at the moment. So Dodge Island, just like the PlayStation 1 representation. Oh, I need to lose the tail. Oh, okay. Perfect. So the speedboat. Yes, of course. Maybe I should mention, but of course you don't get the CGI cutscenes, but they were not that good in Driver 1 anyway. But
you have one new message.
So what's up? What's up, Smoke? Well, good. It was holiday today in Belgium, at least in Europe. And, I thought it was a good idea to make a stream about the Driver Syndicate because the last stream I made on Syndicate was in October. Tanner meets Rufus. Yeah, the name of the missions in the first Driver were not really original. It was more the objectives than the missions name. So I need to go to the south beach. Good question, Beyond, and I will try to answer the question about. Wow. Okay, that was not expected. So why there is no curvy roads in Syndicate is because the AI was developed a long time ago, and apparently even if the engine itself can handle pretty well curved roads, the AI system will not be able to use curved roads. So that's the problem, because technically you can have curvy roads and cities, but then no traffic, no cops or whatever. So of course it's better to have cities like this, and that's why the Driver 1 cities are a perfect match for Syndicate, as you can imagine. No Snoopy, no auto flip, we are not in Driver San Francisco, but indeed there is a cheat code or a console command that you could use to get back, but I mean it's part of the challenge to stay on your wheels, so I don't use that. There's the Allister Brimble soundtracks that he remastered himself last year, and he kindly let us use them in Syndicate free of charge. So that's nice of him. And of course he also did the main team that we founded with a community that maybe you helped raise, who knows. So yes, we are in Ocean Drive. That is even John Paul.
Fly, man. That's the car with the French cap. Let's go get it.
Yeah, so as I was saying, it's the first Syndicate stream since October, and I was playing Sherbet Mission at this moment, so I hope you like Syndicate, because cool stream other good content as well, because Sherbet did more missions since last time. So yeah, here the damage of the getaway van is on him and not in the end user display. So that's also a difference with the PlayStation 1 version. And of course there is no police in this mission, although they could help me for what? Wow, that was unexpected at 360. But yeah, I'm not that good with ramming, as you can see with the cops, but also with the van. That's a fail. I will buy this if this was... Yes, Abowers, I have good news for you, but the Driver Syndicate is completely free of charge. But of course you can support Sophie, which is the main and only developer, with his support page, buy me a coffee. But you can also just play the game, which is free of charge. You just have to download the latest version to have all the improvements. So it's a chase made just like all time, so the van is pre-recorded, and that's why even if I ram into it, it will not move of its weight, and that's something to take into account, because you can lose too much time if you try to hit him too hard. So I will try to hit once more, and maybe after that I will be able to wreck it in one hit. But yeah, it's going very fast. I'm not sure it will do a 360 again, because yeah, you know, that's not always the same. Yes! Oof. That was close. Next mission.
Go!
Get John Paul. Oh yeah, so we were helping John Paul. I was not sure. So it's Ocean Drive, but not as good as on Driver 3, but well, it's more in line with the rest of the game. Okay, so the timer is not against you, so I don't have to be too. So here you can see the time and day, the night and day, or the day and night cycle, which was also the case on PlayStation, but it's good to have that also on the Syndicate version. And of course the controls are very good, the physics is very good, so if you like the Driver series and you want to play something in the same spirit, or I strongly recommend, as always, to play the Driver Syndicate. Oh, I am very bad at that. I'm sorry. I think that when I was a kid, I was not doing it like this, but I was really trying to lose the tail, but it's way easier if you have the time or the damage, or the garage is open. It's way easier to do it like this. Alright, we are very good. Hello, Uncle.
You have one new
Uncle
message.
I got some
LG.
ram raid work for you.
Uncle LG, are you playing Rock Company? Because I think I play with someone with that username this afternoon. But maybe that was not you. Yes, Jelly Soap. But playing Miami Whisker Roads, if that's the PlayStation 1 version, that will not be the same anyway. So. Oh yes, so that's the mission where you need to break shops, which I used in my videos on the Survivor, where I hide in the building and there is a lot of cops trying to get me. So that's why we have a timer with so much time. Yeah, so I hope I will be able to. So the idea is exactly not to do like that, because you lose way too much time to get out, but well, I should have tried and break turn like this. Lua errors occurred. That was not explained, so it appears that I need to try again. If I can have live support, please, because alright, so let me try again. Maybe I should have not tried to get out that fast. But yeah, at least one of the improvements as well is that when you have errors, it is displayed on the end user display, so at least you know there is something wrong. That's not just only good. Let's see if that's... Well, and Mati, can you tell me how to get to the next mission with the console if it's not working? So, let me try again. Ah yes, alright, so now it's working. Well, maybe because I was chased, I don't know. But yeah, sometimes when there is new version of the game and the mods, there is a new feature maybe, and sometimes it can be breaking older mods, but well, usually you just have to make that noticed on the driver Discord, and there is a fix for almost everything. Alright, thank you Jelly Soap and Mati for the fix. So we will see, maybe it was because I was being chased. We will see that. But well, I was also... It was already the case on the first shop. So. What I like is that with the drawing distance, the big highway, just like the one we drive on, feels less like a alleyway, because you can see more. There is me. And as you can see, maybe the pedestrians are wearing masks, so that's very important. And that's why I put the hat and the shirt. And that's why it was very hard to set up the stream with the blue screen. Yeah, so you don't even have to lose the cops at the end. Perfect. So we did it anyway. Perfect.
You have one new message.
Listen, a shipment of Kalashnikovs is
yes,
coming in tonight.
yes.
I need you to meet it and get the hardware out of there before the cops get their noses in.
Also, if there is a French audience watching us, as I said in the last state of the game, there is a French version, so if you liked the French voiceover in Driver 1, you can get it back. Not the right direction. So I need to get to Dodge Island, so yeah, that's the real difficulty in Driver 1, is to know which bridge to take, because if you don't choose the right one, you can't like just change lane or stuff like that. So let me try to not be chased, because yes, the cops they are going where are they? So I think they are not as aggressive like the original, but I would not mind that because it's easier this way. So as you can see, the night is looking very good in my opinion. Oh, and I was not looking for the cops. Well, I think it will be easy to lose them in Dodge Island. So yeah, there is the trail cam, I forgot that. I see that. I thought it was like the assets in Syndicate. Alright, I think they will not be able to follow. Perfect. Alright, so at least now the timer is reset, and I didn't get that much damage, but yeah, I don't, yes, I have headlights, but I can't see where to go. The cops lights at night are very good, and if you don't play with the HD mods, you will get the red and blue police sirens if you prefer. Thank you, Snoopy. Sometimes we need mods, because of course I am focused and I have my iPad to watch the comments, if you have any of them, but well, thanks to Snoopy, it's cleaner, I would say. And if you want, I think I have the old version of Driver Syndicate Miami installed, so I can show you how it looked before Matty made a lot of work to recreate the assets and the textures in the Driver Syndicate. Wow, beautiful! But they are going to chase me now. Try, because the timer is infinite, I will try to make to let them damage themselves, because I don't have that much health to handle all the cars. Yeah, maybe that's not the best strat. see there is already one car. Just hope that they will not respawn. It is a critical point of the stream because it's a long mission. Ah yes, only one left. Perfect. I can get back to my model because of course it was not obvious that I was near here. Bye Sunrise, bye John, thanks for tuning in. But yeah, the mods, the add-ons was released 3 months ago.
Real Superfly car needs delivering. This baby's got the kind of groove injection horsepower that'll make you drool like you just spent 6 months in quarantine. Needs to get to an associate of ours before 7. See, he's got a job lined up for her already. So looks like it's gonna be tight. And it ain't gonna be no good to him if you get it there wrecked. Man, this baby's gotta look like it just rolled out of the factory. Man, he don't want to even know anyone looked at the let alone touch the leather. Get here real soon or some other cat's gonna get the job.
So, next mission... Superfly Drive. That's one of favorites. Justin Gory's mission. And it's going very fast, indeed. And I have already fell in, so no need to... Hopla. I guess that the fastest car in the game, or I mean in Miami Classic. But of course you can also use Rocket Punch to go very fast. So, and here it's better if I took the left bridges. There is also... I think there is also a day-night cycle in this mission, but maybe that's just me. Wow, the timer is very short. Alright, 1 minute left, not much health left. I'm not sure we will be able to do it on the first try, but that's a bit my fault. What is doing the traffic? Well, if no cops spawn, well, then we will be able to do it. If I'm not doing something bad. So you can see Fontainebleau Hotel here. Beautiful. Trilogy to be expected. What do you mean? Ah yes, I know what you mean, Mati. Well, let's hope
you have
not.
One new message.
D'Angelo's been messing with our again. We want one of our drivers to take him out so we don't show his face tonight. If you want in, buzz me. The number you got's gonna be good for a couple of hours.
D'Angelo's car. Well, to be honest, I don't play that much Driver 1, so I don't remember D'Angelo or stuff like that. I mostly play Driver 2 and Driver 3, and even Parallel Lines, even if it's been a long time. And of course Driver San Francisco, thanks to the multiplayer. So yeah, I bought Driver Parallel Lines on PC not so long ago on Steam. And maybe I will stream also the single player of Parallel Lines. Because last time I played the single player might be in 2010, so it's been a very, very, very long time. So maybe it will be interesting to play that and to stream this if you like. I think there is a lot of people that like Parallel Lines, but I did not do so much content on Parallel Lines because it lacks the director and standard. Yeah, so not only you have to be close to him, but you also need to run him. So yeah, not my favorite mission, or at least not the one where I am very good. But of course, what is fun if there is no challenge? You will be able to see Ocean Drive by night, which is an improvement from the PlayStation 1 version because it does not look like it at all. So yeah, if it was just chasing, it would not be too complicated, but when you have to follow him and damage him at the same time, that's more complicated. That was not bad, but now on the highway it's very hard to get close enough to him. But yeah, I like how much traffic there is in Miami Classic. There was also a lot of traffic on PlayStation 1, but here we are at 60 FPS. So, that's better. A good frame rate, good resolution, but the same experience. So I think I should be able to hit him just one and be okay. Yes. Perfect. So I guess we are near the end already.
You have one new
I think there is 13 missions, and in this version you must do every mission. And on PlayStation 1 you can choose from time to time which one to do. Yeah, also I guess the funny phone call are not in this version. If you have played the original, you will know what I mean. So yes, I need to go very, very far. I need to go very far, so I will take the bridge. I need to go. I wanted to avoid the cop car, but nope. he is on the... I thought it was not that illegal, officer. So train cam, just like in Driver 3. Whoop, whoop, yeah, of course, that's the issue with train cam. Don't try this at home. You can tweak the controls if you prefer. So on my gamepad it's D-pad left to trigger the tweak cam, but you can choose whatever. And it's also using the very old controller scheme, so it's X to accelerate, and it's not using the trigger for that. The trigger are for the camera view, so just like old times, but that's also something you can change, but I'm pleased with this. So I have a timer, so I hope the police car has not too much damage. Ah, hello Jaybird! How are you, Jaybird? And hello Malina, thanks for... I think Malina, you have commented on every of my last live stream, so thanks for following me. What I need to do? I need to break the car? Okay. I was not following. Don't lose him. Ah, okay. I really don't remember that mission. So yeah, it makes me remember some sherbet missions, so I guess it's a bait. Yeah, and the horn is on the joystick because my triangle button is not working on my controller. So that's the only change I made. Because handbrake, of course, is very important in driver, and it's on R1 instead. And R1 was for the horn, so I put it on the joystick. Okay, I need to go in the parking, which is here. Hello, drivers! I don't remember. I guess it's a bait or something like that. Ah, you code the AI, Jelly. So, yes, it's true that for this one you don't have. Oh yes, I remember that this one is very hard because it's just like in Driver 2. You need to follow the metro mover. You don't have a big red arrow, but it's the same idea. So also the drawing distance is good for us because you can see the metro mover. I'm wondering if that's not the last mission, by the way. So that's even sad that in Driver 3 there is no mission like that, because of course there is also Miami in Driver 3. Ooh, beautiful shot. I was trying to get the metro here. So, and of course it's not like Driver 2, because in Driver 2 you need to get out of your car and run. So yes, it's done. It was not that long, but I mean you get 1 hour of free content if you want to play that yourself. If you want, I will show you, because I think it's also... Yes, and also something is, if you don't want to do all the mission in one walkthrough, there is here a new game. But if you are like 3 or 4 or 5 missions left, there is continue and you can go back to your game another day. So it's the same feature that was not in the previous version. But I have Syndicate 2019, so I think it's working, so you can just see the differences. No, you can't. Let me try back. Maybe because there is the... Yes, I know what's the problem. I think it's because the HD add-ons is not working with that. Let me see. HD version. Where is the HD? Yes, yeah, I think it's what made the broke game. But yeah, maybe I can just show you the because we were talking about Driver 2 maps, and Matti made this one, so of course that's Chicago, but it's Chicago without curb roads. But you get the feeling, especially with the soundtrack. What's the best mod? Well, Malina, I try not to rank because it depends what you're looking for. So if you like to get the exact same experience, of course, this one for the classic Syndicate are the ones that will interest you the most. But if you want something new with the gameplay like the old days, there is completely new maps that are also very good. I think that for me, a good cities is a cities that is not only a map but also with missions, because that's what makes a city interesting to drive. So, for example, here it's funny to get back to Chicago, but of course you have no purpose to just drive, and since it's a small test, it's not like. But that's not what I wanted to show, so let me try again, but it should work. Yes, so that's what I wanted to show you, so that's just, I will just make the first mission just to show you. So that's the very old version of Miami, so you see the amount of work that was spent to improve. So, for example, there is no metro mover because here they should have a track. But yeah, I think it's very interesting just to see where it begins, to look where it goes. But yeah. Lot of evolution. But yeah, if you like missions, Malina, but I would not say fun, because I mean they are very challenging. But yeah, Sherbet made missions that are going from so that's supposed to be a bank, even if that's not a bank. So as you can see, there is also not the in-game cutscene where the bad guys are going in. So yeah, that's a very rough version, but when it was released in 2019, we were very happy to play it.
Continuing pursuit.
Because you can see the intent, but of course, with Miami Classic, there is no real purpose to play. Unless you like to see the evolution. So that's something I like to do. So I was just going to show you this first mission and maybe a Sherbet mission, and then I think so. For example, this bush are placeholders for all the trees. And the landmarks were also placeholders with the buildings you are seeing.
Related to the incident earlier, over. Suspect is headed south. Pursuit in progress, over. Pursuit in progress,
if you like new original cities, there is also Allenburg that is very, I think it's the biggest, and Nikki is also working on Victoria. which I guess will also be very big eventually. There is also Chicken Hill, Del Rey, of course, that I like very much. I hope we will get more missions in Del Rey. So, and for example, I think the save function works also. So, see, now there is a continue, and then I can go back. And this here you have the Sherbet mission. But I think it will not work if I try it. Let me see if I have the add-ons. Because for Sherbet, Sherbet is a lot of mission across a lot of cities, so you need each cities to launch the relevant mission. And the first is in default key, it's on, so let's see, but I'm not sure it will work because the save sometimes not work very well. So I was in the third missions. Yeah, so as we can see, there is a big problem. So yeah, I'm not even sure it's the right. Yeah, so I launched Sherbet in Miami, and for some reason it launches the next mission in Miami. So you can see that it's also a very different part of Miami, because it does not look right anymore, because we know with classic Miami how it should look. So yeah, that's not the right. Maybe I need to launch. Oh yeah, well, it breaks. So yeah, well, maybe we can end it on this beautiful black screen, because I mean, it was about Miami classic missions and we did it. So I hope you liked the stream, and if you do, I may do more streams on single player content on the Driver Syndicate, because as I said, I will make the Sherbet mission works again, so I can try again. Because in October I was playing with the keyboard, and now I have the controller, which is easier to maneuver in the Driver Syndicate. Yes, I can do that on the Driver Syndicate. I can play again Redriver 2, but with a speedrun overlay to see what's my personal best in one single playthrough. And yes, there is also Driver Parallel Lines. I never did Driver 3 single player stream yet. So I can maybe do the Fugitive Challenge, for example. And of course, I will continue to make Driver San Francisco multiplayer and stuff like that. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thanks, Matti, for staying with us till the end. And see you soon, drivers.